The most important secret of success that I had to learn the hard way is that life is a game. It's spiritual and it's holy, but it's a game. And you can't play in that game with any chance at all of winning unless you know the rules. Slight problem. While we were growing up, nobody ever taught us any of the rules. Not once. Not for 45 minutes did anybody ever teach us how to set goals, how to motivate ourselves and others, how to handle adversity when it hits us, how to use our time profitably, how to get rid of the bad habits that we acquire, how to accumulate wealth, how to handle stress, and so much more. And so most of us become spectators in the greatest game of all, pushed aside by the lucky few who seem to know what they want, and more important, who seem to know how to get it. The pros, the great performers, those who know the rules, they're all down on the field where all the action, all the glory, and all the money is. And the rest of us, we're up in the bleachers watching them, and we had to pay to get in. Okay, let's take inventory. Did we possibly learn anything during all those years of schooling that we could apply, that we could use starting tomorrow morning if we wanted to make a real move at changing our life for the better, even better than it is? You bet we did. We all learned how to read with that one great ability that all of you have, the ability to read. You can work miracles in your life. Carlyle many years ago wrote, "What we become depends on what we read after all the professors have finished with us." The greatest university of all, he wrote, is a collection of books. Years ago wrote, "What we become depends on what we read after all the professors have finished with us." The greatest university of all, he wrote, is a collection of books. And I have a dear friend who is a marvelous speaker. He bills himself as Charles Tremendous Jones, and he is indeed tremendous. He is always telling his audiences, you will be the same person in 5 years as you are today, except for the people you meet and the books you read. Let me repeat that. You will be the same person in 5 years as you are today, except for the people you meet and the books you read. So why not resolve to maybe make a slight alteration in your daily routine? And those of you, and I know there are many out there who have people under their supervision, suggest that they do the same thing. The next night that you're free, instead of collapsing in front of that television set at home, why not take a little trip down to your local library? Walk in, find that special shelf of books that's in every library, that gold mine, that shelf containing books on success, how to achieve it, and how to hold on to it after you get it. Walk up and introduce yourself to some of the most powerful people who have ever lived. People like Napoleon Hill, Norman Vincent Peale, Maxwell Maltz, Dorothea Brand, W. Clement Stone. They're waiting at this very minute to help you, to guide you, and to teach you the rules of the game. Of course, there's a little problem. You have got to go to them. I did many years ago. And it didn't take long for that miserable bum standing in the rain to become not much more than just a bad memory. Thank God.